morning, Wilcox Wildcats. Today is Monday, September 14th. I hope you all had a fabulous weekend and are ready for our third week of some great remote learning. To get us going today, there are just a few announcements I want to make, and then I'm going to tell you our students of the week this week. So first off, just a reminder, friends, that as we are doing our remote learning, one thing that we just are still getting used to is muting and unmuting ourselves, right? While that sounds kind of silly, but that's a thing, it is hard to have our class all online learning at the same time, the teacher talking, and then students being able to answer and having then background noise on top of all of that. It's kind of, it can be very distracting, and it's kind of tough kind of navigating these new things. So I just wanted to remind you to really be cognizant or really notice when you're muted and when you're not muted, okay? It's something just to keep in the back of your mind. When I'm on a Zoom, I am constantly looking down at the bottom corner of the Zoom screen where it says mute or unmute and making sure that I'm always muted if I'm not talking so that I am not going to be distracting other people in their learning. Okay, so that's something I want you all to kind of just be noticing and getting more used to when you're muted, and then when you're not muted, how does your teacher want you to do that? Does he or she want you to raise a hand like this? Maybe they want you to raise the hand like you can with the little hand emoji on Zoom. Maybe they're the ones to mute you or unmute you. So whatever your teacher's telling you, that's kind of the procedure you will be using for your muting and unmuting. Also, today is really your first day of asynchronous learning. And what that means is you're not going to be in a Zoom today at all with a teacher kind of guiding you through learning. Today, you are going to be doing all of your learning independently. You still log into Canvas. That's how we take your attendance on Mondays. We check to see who has logged into Canvas and done their work. So make sure today, at least by 3:30, you need to get into Canvas, get logged in, and then see what assignments your teacher has posted for you for today, and then start working on those, okay? If there's anything you're not sure about, you could dojo message your teacher. You could send your teacher a message through Canvas. You're always welcome to call the office. So there are ways to find those things out. But remember, guys, if you're confused, I promise your teacher is going to be more happy to see that there was something you tried versus not even trying, okay? So even if you have a question on something, just try your best because that's what we're all doing right now, okay? So good luck today. Have fun with your asynchronous learning day. So on Mondays, you do not need to be logged into Canvas by 8:30. You just have to have it all done by 3:30. So by this afternoon, make sure you've logged in and done your work. And then tomorrow, on Tuesday, is when we start back to our regular routine of logging into Zoom by 8:30, okay? And again, questions, you guys can message your teacher, you can message me, or you guys can call the office, okay? Lastly, we are working on self-awareness and really just kind of being aware of what's going inside of our minds, inside of our bodies, how we're feeling, and then how we're handling things from the outside, because we all know there is a lot going on right now. And hopefully we can help you guys to learn how to handle all of the craziness that's out there right now. So in being self-aware, one thing that I want you to do today is to think about yourself and think of one thing that you are really good at. What's something that you're good at, that you think, you know what, I'm really confident in this area, or I'm really proud of myself for being great at that thing, okay? And I just want you to write that down somewhere and be proud of yourself, because there are a lot of things that you can do and do well, all right? I know that there's way more than just one of them, but I want you to think of the one thing you are just so proud of yourself because you know you're really good at that thing. All right, and write that down and then read it throughout the day and actually throughout the week. Read it and be proud of it and be happy about it, okay? So that is your self-awareness welcoming ritual I have for you this morning, is write down that one thing you're really proud of yourself for being great at, okay? All right, now, lastly, finally, we have our Students of the Week this week to announce. So, what will happen is when we have Students of the Week, I send you guys a Student of the Week certificate, and I send that to you in your Canvas. If you're in Canvas on your iPad, on the very bottom right-hand side, there's a little button that says Inbox, okay? And that's where messages can be sent to you, or you can send messages. And so when you're Student of the Week, your Student of the Week certificate will be sent to your inbox on Canvas, okay? And remember, you go into Canvas, you can be in your classroom, and at the very bottom on the right-hand side, it will say Inbox. You click there, and that will take you there, okay? So congratulations to the following students for a very awesome job in remote learning. I'm proud of you guys. Congrats to Amora O in Miss Fernandez's class, Clara T in Miss O'Malley's. Let's see, we have Honesty G in Miss Love's class, Keontae S in Miss Steinmeier's, Riley D in Mrs. Israel's class, Chloe S in Mrs. Wilson's. We have Jamaria B with Mrs. Netznick, JD D in Mrs. Robinson's class. Let's see, Giada D in Miss Ananachi's class, Maddox C with Mrs. Brunsman, Preston M with Mrs. Burton, Ziva P with Mrs. McCrae. We have Ryan B with Mr. B, and we have Riley C in Mrs. Rules class. So congratulations to you guys. I'm very, very proud of you. That takes a lot of hard work, a lot of concentration and focus, and you guys were on it last week. So keep up the great work. You guys are being great leaders in your class, and I want you to continue to keep rocking. I'm very proud of you. If your name was not called, I want you to keep doing your very best this week, and who knows, maybe your name will be on my list next week. All right, so again, congratulations to our Students of the Week. You guys have a great day of asynchronous learning today. I hope you have a great week, the rest of your week with remote learning. I am hoping to be able to start popping into some of your classrooms just to see your faces, see you hard at work, and see all the great things you're doing. Everybody have a great Monday. I will see you guys later.